Compound generally is a low-position cryptographic money presently valued at $38.94 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $304,876,785 truly in spite of mainstream thinking. Over the sort of past actually especially couple of years, digital forms of money, including compound, laid out major areas of strength for and in the worldwide monetary world and are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, as opposed to prevalent thinking. A few institutional financial backers even most certainly consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in an unpretentious way. Retail financial backers and merchants are keen on digital currencies, essentially, for example, comp since this in every practical sense is ostensibly the most open monetary market, where various resources certainly have the kind of in every practical sense potential for 100x to 1000x additions in a somewhat fundamentally brief time frame in a significant manner. These profits in a real sense for the most part are really impossible in fundamentally different business sectors, which truly is the motivation behind why most exceptionally moderate financial backers explicitly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like compound, while the groundbreaking ones basically commit a huge piece of their very cash flow to this quickly creating resource class. Or so they explicitly by and large thought amazingly. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of compound to the level at $38.94, where it presently sits amazingly incredibly. As currently referenced, comp is a low-position cryptographic money, since it by possesses the 74th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the very metric that's still up in the air, by duplicating the ongoing cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which generally is genuinely huge, which is genuinely critical. On account of compound, the market capitalization generally explicitly remains at $304,876,785. The significance of this boundary will be in large, but in a real sense, made sense of later in an especially enormous manner. Yesterday, on September 21st, comp especially was esteemed at $39.98 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recollect that digital currencies basically are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. Or so they certainly thought. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period essentially added up to 0.38%, or so they thought. 7 days prior, on September 15th, compound in every practical sense was exchanged at $39.28 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that by and large near its really present situation amazingly. On August 22nd, which was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged comp at $42.27. The cost level that for the most part certainly is at the distance of 7.87% from where it as of now stands, or so they certainly thought. The cost of comp and the readings of CVIX generally are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost expectations a kind of significant way. Market capitalization generally is another significant essentially in every practical sense metric that in a real sense assists traders with in a real sense deciding the ubiquity of the digital currency being referred to, as well as its future possibilities in an unpretentious manner. It is likewise used to by and large especially evaluate the offer that compound in a real sense holds inside the very whole digital currency market in a genuinely significant manner in a significant way. The equation for the computation of market capitalization explicitly for the most part is fairly basic. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to in a real sense is duplicated by its ongoing cost in an in every way that really matters, significant way in an unpretentious way. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of comp really remains at $304,876,785, enough to name it the 74th kind of the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market. Yesterday, on September 21st, the market capitalization of compound generally basically remained at $312,954,330 win in every way that really matters, huge way. 7 days prior, on September 15th, the capitalization of comp in a real sense was $307,405,337, said a few institutional financial backers even in a real sense consider crypto as an effective supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, which basically is very huge. A month prior, on August 22, how much sort of lovely capital streaming around this especially specific market fundamentally added up to $330,169,530 in a kind of certainly huge manner. Most digital money financial backers in a real sense stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a really certain digital currency and its capacity to by and large endure disturbances, which generally are the especially truly normal event on this profoundly unstable market, which is genuinely huge. It's evident that the pretty previously mentioned market capitalization of compound permits to really explicitly characterize it as the little cap cryptographic money that has a place in the generally safe gathering in every practical sense, significant way, since we basically have previously referenced the recipe for working out the market capitalization. It would in a real sense be fundamentally proper to commit a piece of this report to the stock of comp by and large, for sort of your data. There really are three sorts of supply for essentially every digital currency. The by and large greatest stockpile, which generally implies the quantity of coins that would for the most part be created on a specific blockchain all through its presence. The complete stock, which alludes to the quantity of coins previously delivered starting from the origin of the undertaking. The flowing inventory, which clearly alludes to the quantity of coins available for use, in sort of different words, that especially are overall effectively exchanged on trade stages. The especially greatest stockpile of compound certainly sort of is 10,000,000 comp. The all-out supply of comp right now especially remains at 10,000,000 coins in an unobtrusive manner. The coursing supply of the digital currency under survey basically is 7,828,732 comp in a sort of especially significant manner. This compound cost expectation wouldn't be certainly finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the pretty truly metric utilized by practically all digital currency brokers to by and large affirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move, which basically for the most part shows that on account of compound, the market capitalization remains at $304,876,785. The significance of this boundary will in every practical sense, but all things considered, in a real sense made sense of later, which but in large is genuinely critical. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain especially is happening on the rear of the especially low exchanging volume, there explicitly is a high likelihood that this move basically is impractical and would explicitly bring about a bullish snare in a fundamentally genuinely significant manner. Consequently, it's essential to dissect the truly past and the ongoing exchanging volume of comp requests to generally truly comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength. Over the sort of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the compound market basically explicitly was enrolled at $19,347,673.